Welcome back. We're here with more Talk of the Town. We're going to be talking with one of our news partners now, the South Central Library System, specifically about their delivery service. And I have Corey Baumann here to talk with me about that today. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to have you on, and I'm excited to learn more about this. So let's first give a little bit of an overview. What is delivery like for the South Central Library System?
Delivery for South Central Library System is our familiar red trucks and vans that you might see out in Madison.
Yeah, definitely.
Highways and roads. We go about 350,000 miles through our 7-county system, delivering our 12 million materials every year.
12 million materials delivered.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
We also partner with the University of Wisconsin system. We have a number of customers with private colleges, technical colleges, correctional institutions, and other customers.
Sure, to kind of help them make sure that they have access to these resources as well and these materials.
The idea is for us to share a much greater collection of materials across many libraries.
Not everybody has, the same access that a university might or a larger library in the Madison area. So that's awesome that you're kind of spreading that out amongst everybody in your 7
We are
counties.
the conduit for that.
That is a very, very important job, I think. All of this information is so important to be able to access from everybody. So
it is.
Very, very cool. So Corey, this is a big operation. So how is something like this funded?
This is funded by a few ways. First, our fees to our member libraries by way of their counties.
And that's just included right in there?
Right within where they reside, so they'll fund us through those fees. We will also collect fees, not fees, but we're funded by way of state aid to library systems, which we will help offset some of those costs for those members.
Awesome. Very cool, very cool. And now, of course, books, that's going to be the most obvious thing that you guys are transporting, but there's other materials as well. So can you tell me what those are?
Yes. Basically, it's anything and everything that can be lent at a library. Primarily, though, some of the things people might be most interested in are Blu-ray movies, DVDs, CDs, audiobooks, graphic novels, magazines, anything.
So any type of media, essentially, you guys are able to transport it from place to place within your 7-county
That's right. We do it all.
Very cool, very cool. So if you're thinking about, you want an item, but it's in another library or it's not accessible in your county, how do you go about getting that through the delivery service?
That too, you can go about it a number of different ways. You can go to your home library and access by way, with some help perhaps from library staff, but a kiosk at the library will get you to LinkCat, and you can log in that way through your library card.
You can go in, see what's available, log in, put in your info, and request it?
Yes, that's correct. But also, of course, you can, in this day and age, you can do that by way of your home computer. You can log into LinkCat from home, and also through smartphone apps.
So can you get these materials delivered to your home directly? Or is it to your library in your county?
At the end of the process, it'll come to your home library.
Okay, perfect. Correct. So whichever library is closest to you, you can just request it to be
Yes,
sent
you'll
over
designate that. It'll know where you live, and it'll go to that library, yes.
Awesome. So what about non-libraries? Are they ever able to use your services as well?
We do have a service called Link Express. This is a service where perhaps a business or a school would like to have library materials on a more regular basis to a dedicated address.
Absolutely.
And we can handle that service through our website at sclsdelivery.info.
So if they reach out and they've got a need, you guys are able to kind of help them out in that way, a school, a business.
Correct.
That's nice that you're able to help so many different folks, because obviously this is a great service, and it's nice that everyone can utilize it, in a different way.
Right. We also have, through the Madison Public Library and the Dane County Library Service, we provide the connection for their outreach and homebound customers as well, which is a service that goes direct to places like retirement homes, apartment communities, schools, daycares.
Folks that might have, might not be able to get to the library.
Less access directly to the library, yes.
That is a great feature. So last but not least, I just want to really quick ask you, how can people at home carry out the mission of the South Central Library System delivery?
How can people carry out the mission? We carry out the mission. This is our folks that work for us. We've got 20, call it 24 staff members that drive for us.
You have
making that connection.
24 staff members on your team driving and making these deliveries?
Correct. They have a collective 175 years of experience on the road.
Wow.
And they drive 700,000 miles a year carrying out this mission along with our support staff.
And like we said before, this is just such important information for everyone to be able to have access to, so it's really fabulous that you have such a great, strong team working for you guys.
We're very proud to provide that service, yes.
That's perfect. So once again, we've got Corey Baumann here from the South Central Library System talking about the South Central Library System delivery service. Thanks again for coming on the program today. It was great learning more.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, and we'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.